Hello, good morning, teacher. Well, as you can see, this is our work group. My classmate Manuela Porras, Daniela Aranda, and I'm Mayra Soler. Well, in this moment, we are going to talking about Japan. We are going to talking about facts about religion, food, manner, language, weather, tourist place, and other things. So let's start. Well, Japan is an island country in East Asia that is situated in the Northwest Pacific Ocean and is bordered on the west by the Sea of Japan. Japan is the 11th most populous country in the world, as well as one of the most densely populated and urbanized. About three-fourths of the country's terrain in the mountains, concentrating its population of 125 million on narrow coastal plains. Japan is divided into 47 administrative prefectures and 8 traditional regions. The Greater Tokyo area is the most populous metropolitan area in the world, with more than 37.4 million residents.
Religion. Japan's constitution guarantees full religious freedom. Upper estimates suggest that from 84 to 96% of the Japanese population subscribe to a specific religion. However, many Japanese people practice both Shinto and Buddhism. They believe in kami, which are identities, divinities, spirits in the religion of Shinto. They can be elements of the landscape, forces of nature, or beings, and the qualities that is being expressed. They can also be spirits of venerated dead people. And now let's start with touristic places. I will talk about Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital of Japan. It's very sense a mix. This city is known for its technological prowess, its queer pop culture, and its simultaneous attachment to tradition, which every area having something different to offer. It's truly the best place for any tourist seeking variety and adventure. Nestled in southeastern Japan, Tokyo boasts not only of towering skyscrapers, immaculate roads and architecture, but also of forests, traditional shrines, and cherry blossoms in the spring.
Well, now we are talking about Hiroshima. Is Hiroshima worth visiting? Well, today the site of the nuclear attack is one of the top tourist destinations in Japan. It's comprised of three attractions clustered within downtown Hiroshima. Peace Memorial Museum, Peace Memorial Park, and the Atomic Bomb Dome. Was skeletal remains stand as a reminder of the devastation of nuclear war.
All right, we're going to talking about Nagasaki. Nagasaki, there's much to cover and things to do. In Nagasaki, in terms of story, is a well, and that is vividly backed up by wonderful construction fortresses such as Simbabara Castle and travel to Nagasaki, Japan for an authentic experience in past millenniums. Amsterdam in Thailand's classic windmills, ancient canals, and tulip fields. At Eusden Bus in Sasebo, the theme park of backend robots and fancy technology comes to life. Well, we're going talking about the food. I'm going to start with udon.
Wait.
This topic is about the one of the three main novel varieties. I think in the Japan, udon novels are thick, kaolin and traditional made from weather flour. Udon can be served in the number of the different ways, but are the most common uses in novel soups, where there are served in server soft broth with the different garnishes. Some of the most common udon novel soup dishes included kitsune, unfound, fox udon topped with aburage, fried tofu.
Well, miso soup. Miso soup also is a traditional food in Japan, made from a combination of miso paste, a traditional Japanese food made from fermented soybeans, and dashi broth. Miso soup is served as a dish with traditional Japanese style, breakfast, lunch, and dinners. Several complementary toppings are normally added to such as green onion.
Now I'm going to introduce you takoyaki, also known as octopus balls or octopus dumplings. This delicacy is cooked using a special hot plate with rows of half spherical molds, typically served in lots of 6, 8, or 10, brushed with a sweet, savory takoyaki sauce, and topped with mayonnaise, Japanese mayonnaise. Aonori served with katsubushi, so they are fish flakes.
Well, we are going to talking about weather. Northern Japan has warm summer and very cold winters, with heavy snow of the Sea of Japan side and in mountains areas. Um, Eastern Japan has hot and humid summers and cold winters with very heavy snow on the Sea of Japan side and in mountains. Sorry. Japan side and in mountains areas. Western Japan has very hot and humid summers with temperatures sometimes reaching 35 or above, and moderate cold winters, 35 degrees centigrade.
Okay, I'm going to talking about the clothes. The clothes might share to bring underweighted, and there are which will help you stay warm if there are any sandals change in the temperature. If you forget to bring their marks, you can always purchase them for regional praise at the stores like UNEQLO. A like jacket of or coat if you are traveling in yearly spring too, and it never hurts to bring basic rain girl like waterfall shoes and a jacket just in case you get caught in the rain. It's very important to pack definitely on the religions that you are visiting in Japan. Spring packing looks like jacket, long sleeve shirts, thermal underwear, like is wearing or is wearing shirt, cardigan, pants or jeans, short or skirts, comfortable walking shoes, and rainwear, umbrella, or sun cream.
And now let's talk about beauty standards in Japan. Japanese female beauty practices and ideals are a cultural set of standards in relevance to human physical appearance and aesthetics. For them are really, really important. And have the following qualities: simplicity, elegance, suggestion, and symbolism. Some of them are plum-faced, light skin tone, and white face powder, small face, big eyes with double eyelids, a slim and petite body, and their ideal body height is 168 centimeters and 47 kilograms. Now some fun facts. Bows are important for showing respect. The first geishas were men. They rarely use beds for sleeping. They are used to sleep on the floor. In Japan, there are more cats than kids. If you commit suicide in Japan by jumping in front of a train, the family of the deceased will be charged a disruption fee.
Well, now my partner Daniela talking about what do you need to travel.
All right. What do you need when you travel to Japan? Okay, you must have a valid passport and an onward return ticket for tourist business, visa-free, stay up to 19 days. Your passport must be valid for the entire time you are staying in Japan. You cannot work on a 19 day visa-free. The second is Japanese immigrant officers might deny your entry if you appear to have no visible means of support. And three is a visa-free entry status might not be changing, change to another visa status without the pilot and then re-entering Japan with the appropriate visa, such as spouses, work, or study visa. Thank you so much.
So if you ever want to travel to Japan, you can contact travel agencies that offer very good tour packages. For example, holidays.com is a website where you can find out a schedule your trip and enjoy what they offer. Well, that's all about Japan and facts about this nation, about this country. Thank you so much for paying attention.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.